Okay guys, in my last video I was talking about sealants versus moisturizers. So, and I left off with doing 2-strand twists on my TWA. It is possible. The things with two blah 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 2-strand twists, ladies, if you want a fabulous twist out, I'm gonna show you some photos of some of my twist outs. People are always asking me when my hair was long. I miss my hair, guys. I miss my hair because this winter I will not be able to do my twists and my twist outs. Do I miss the detangling? No. So can't have your cake and eat it too. But I do miss my hair. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't want to miss my train of thought. Okay, twist outs. Twist. It starts with great 2-strand twist, the right size. You cannot take, I will use the long section of my hair. Ladies, even if your hair is long, okay, you cannot take sections of your hair this big, especially if your hair is coarse. Those of you who have softer textures may be able to get away with it, but I'm talking about those of us who have coarse hair. You cannot take big sections of your hair and put in big twists and expect a twist out that's gonna last you for a long time. You're gonna have a lot of frizz because the twist is too much hair to get defined. You understand what I'm saying? That section of the hair is not going to get as defined if you took a smaller section of your hair. I think twist outs come out best on damp hair because it's almost like setting your hair. It dries in that in the mold of the twist, so they come out amazing. And then when your hair is damp and you're adding a moisturizer to your hair or a oil, however you want to do it, it's so much better. So let's say if I took this is a good size, and I'm twisting it, right? My hair, it's easier for my hair, look at that, it's easier for my hair to take on the formation of the twist. So you guys understand what I'm saying? So when I take it out, it just looks like it's still a twist, but now it's just doubled. Another thing with twists, okay? When you're doing a twist out, you take them out. When you undo them once, ladies. You undo them once. You see how that's already like that? And my hair is dry. Could you imagine if my hair was wet? Okay, so you undo them once. Now let's say this was a great twist out. You undo it once and you let it go. Our hair has a way of expanding on its own. If you do take out your twists, okay, and then you start going like this and like this because you want more volume, you are going to end up with frizz. You're going to end up with frizz and you are going to end up with a one-day style. But if you allow your hair to set, you take it out once, you wear it, it's nice and neat, you get used to it, your hair will start to expand on its own. I'm telling you. I'm going to show you guys some photos. I have never ever taken out my twist and have gone like this. I'm going to show you guys some photos, okay? So with that said, let's get to work. I had to get that out of the way. What I am going to do, I know some of you with the short hair are probably like, this chick cut her hair in July and she's done like three videos. What is going on, Harmony? You're not helping the TWA community. So now that I have some length, I can help you guys. Give me 1 minute. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a TWA is possible. First, like I said yesterday, I condition washed my hair. And so all I need to do, I want to wet this, okay? Now, you guys can see, I cannot comb this. I cannot comb this. Well, by the time I'm done doing what I'm doing, I'll be able to comb my hair, okay? Because I want to add more length to it. So, this is my black tea leave-in. This is mine. It's kind of old looking. I use my products, guys. I'm going to spritz my hair with it. Okay. What's wrong with you? Okay. I'm gonna rub that in. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. I love the texture over here. Let me take out the twist that I put in over here. And I'll show you guys a photo of the twist. And those were just done on dry hair, so I could imagine how they are going to look. Give me a minute. I can imagine how they are going to look when I'm serious about getting this done. Okay, now my hair is damp. Ooh, I gotta get up here. Okay. Found another twist. These twists, guys, do you ever feel like you got all your twists out and then you find one and another one days after? It happens to me all the time. Okay, I just want to show you guys my, look at that. The product is a detangler. It's a detangler, makes it nice and soft. Ooh, I have some little knots in there. I don't detangle my hair often, but as you guys can see, my hair is growing. Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I want to twist my hair more. Ooh. That's what I love about using all natural products. Because even when they get on your face or other parts of your body, you're not feeling like, oh, I have to take that off, I'm going to break out. Oh, that feels so good. Totally detangle my hair. Look at that. Okay, so guys, look at my little afro. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that the black tea leave-in is a detangler. Now, what I'm going to add to my hair is Kinky Curly Custard. I'm using this because when I take my twist out, I need them to be nice and smooth, and I don't want the frizz. Okay, so this is why I'm adding the Kinky Curly Custard just as I would any gel, any normal gel. Okay, and I'm using my Shea Butter Whip. Okay, this is unscented. This has no scent in it at all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be liberal. The Kinky Curly Custard, Shea Butter Whip, mix them together. This is so much fun. Like, I've never had this much fun when my hair was relaxed. Ooh, you see that? And now I am just going to scrunch this in my hair. And just, not scrunch it, but just work it in. Work it in, work it in. I used to do my hair in sections, but of course you guys can see that is not possible anymore. I'm losing my earring. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to work that in. I was checking to see if my clothing tag was sticking out. I hate that. Okay. Alright, so don't worry about the extra product on my hair. That's definitely not going to be, that is a non-factor. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take sections of my hair, okay, just like this, guys. No combing, no parting, no nothing. I'm going to take a nice section, which they cannot be, I'm going to start over here. The sections cannot be too big, because once I undo it, if you do it too big like this, then that means it's harder for the root, for your root to take on definition. The wider the twist, the harder it is for the root of your hair on the outlining areas to take on definition. Some of you complain, oh, my roots don't take on the definition of my 2-strand twist. Well, that is why. If you have to put in the work, ladies, if you want a fabulous twist out, there is no easy way around it. You have to put in the work, okay? Right, Tammy? Tammy knows what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to take this and twist it. Take a section. No parting, no combing, none of that stuff. And it balls right up on its own. Wait, hold on a second, I want to do that one over. Okay, so I separate it in 2 pieces. Alright, and now I'm twisting. And once I get down to the ends, I just smooth it out and leave it alone. Okay? Okay, here's another one. I think I'm going to have to wet my hair a little more, but I'm going to do that with water. Which is fine. Like during the process, I'm sure I'm going to have to use a spray bottle to reactivate the product that's in my hair, because it's very easy for this to dry out, and it has to be wet in order for it to come out right. Okay, and so far, see this twist right now, see? This twist is too big. This section of my hair is too big. I have to make that smaller. So, I'm going to make it smaller. Alright, so I'm just going to twist that. My hair is not even an inch yet. I don't think it's an inch. Oh, yes it is. That's an inch. That's an inch. Okay, see? Just twisting, 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 twisting. And I'll just do the ends. And it starts to curl up on its own. What I am going to do is I am going to wet my hair, because it needs to be wet. So I'm just going to use some water. Okay, where is my spray bottle? I have a spray bottle here with Infusion 23. I am not going to use Infusion 23. For styling, Infusion 23 is too heavy. So I'm going to use a bottle that I keep my black tea leave-ins in, that I haven't used for a while. Please forgive me. Please don't judge me. The bottle is kind of brown because of the stain from the black tea. So I know some of you out there would say, what the hell is that in that bottle? So I'm just telling you now. Okay? I'm just telling you now. See, it's stained from the black tea. I have to put some bleach in it. But for video purposes, I don't want to walk away and go get another spray bottle. So please bear with me as I use this one. Ladies, I don't know if I can get the top on. Okay. Alright, so I have to wet this more for it to take on the effect that I want. Yeah. See, that's what I need. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. I'm going to take these out because I want them to be just as wet. Look, I'm putting in all this work. I gotta do this right. Nothing worse when you put in a lot of work on 2-strand twists and they don't come out right. Nothing worse than that. And see all my... I put extra product in my hair because I want my twist to stay moisturized. I might not have the luxury of re-moisturizing my hair because I don't have that much hair to work with. And I don't want my style getting frizzy because I'm trying to moisturize it. You guys understand? So that's why I put like a lot of product in my hair. Alright, so I'm going to start back with over here. Over here. Okay. Now I'm going to twist. You guys are going to see how this is going to curl up. It wasn't really curling up before because it was not wet enough. But your hair is damp enough. At least my hair. I know my hair. I know my hair. See how that just curled up on its own? Right on its own. Alright? That's the water, baby. That's the water. Woo. Okay. You're going to see this one curl up too. This is the curl up effect. Alright. You can see my ends. And watch that. Curls up right on its own. It curls up. I don't have to do nothing with it. And so that's what I'm going to do to my hair. I'm going to keep the water bottle handy. When it starts to dry out, just spritz it. And that's about. I know my arms are going to get tired. My arms are going to get tired with doing this, but hey. I gotta help you guys out. I could really care less. I would wear the TWA and let it be. But I can't do that. I think about you guys. So I'll take, this is the last one I'll show you, and then I'll go back. I'll go in my room and watch television and do my twist. See? And do the rest of my twist, and then come back. I'm gonna twist the front up here too, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna twist the front. Alright, let's see. I just twist and twist and twist and twist. And it curls up right on its own. All I have to do is position it. You see that, guys? You see? I hope you guys can see it. So I'm gonna finish my hair. On the last video I did how an eagle chooses her mate. Thank you for the encouraging comments. Your comments, you know, coming out and making videos like that, you never know what you're gonna get. And guys, it took me a long time to post that video. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to do the video. And then it took me a long time to post it. And then when I was ready to post it, I was having all kinds of problems with the software. It took me 2 weeks for the software to finally take the video. I didn't understand what was going on. But anyway, if I finally got up and running. And, you know, when I do videos like that, when I talk about any subject when it deals with love and relationships and self-esteem, I feel like I'm putting myself out there to be criticized. You know, I feel like I'm raw. And so you never know what people are going to say. However, it's also teaching me you can't allow people's comments or if people take what you say out of context, define who you are. So I'm going through my own little process too by posting videos like that, okay? So those of you who liked it, God bless of you. Those of you who didn't like it, God bless you too. You know, I always say, you know, when you know better, you do better. And I know when I just want to make something very clear. When I post videos like that, it's for people who are ready to hear it and receive it. It's not for people who love this, who are in a situation and who are not ready to change or who don't want to hear it. But my videos are not for people like that. My video are for those of you who comment and say, I needed to hear this. Thank you. You touched my heart. Because sometimes you need someone who's not in your family, some people who don't know you, people who don't know you, who are in your circle, to look you in the face and say, look, I don't know what you're going through, but this is what I went through, and I hope that it could help you out, or this is what I have observed, okay? So, God bless you guys, and I can't wait to get this done to show you my results. Bye-bye. Hi ladies, so I am back. I'm just putting in some Bantu knots on the front of my hair. Alright, I finished with the twists. It took me like about 3 hours, and I like them. They're flat now because I slept on them, but that's okay. I don't mind. So right now I'm putting in Bantu knots. I put some kinky curly custard, black tea leave-in in my hair. I didn't detangle this part. I'm being lazy. Yeah, I put some kinky curly custard and my shea butter whip and the black tea leave-in in the front of my hair. Again, I'm putting in the kinky curly to give my hair a much smoother look and to help eliminate the frizz when I take these out. So I'm gonna put in excuse me, I'm gonna put in this one Bantu knot, and then from there, and then I will show you guys, I'll take some photos to show you guys how it looks, the end result. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And that's that. Yeah, that's that. Okay? So I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi ladies, so today is Sunday, November 13th, and I'm taking out my twists. I really didn't plan to keep them in this long, but I've been in the house like all week, busy doing stuff, so I really didn't have anywhere to go, like to get dressed up, or just, I wasn't going on a long distance anywhere, so I just kept them in. I've been working out, so what I have been doing is, after working out, I stand under the shower for like a couple of seconds just to make sure that my whole scalp gets saturated. I don't even touch my hair, I just stand there, and I let my scalp get saturated so it could just rinse away the perspiration. And then I take a towel, right? This towel has some of the henna on it, because you know it's semi-permanent. But anyway, so I take a towel and I wrap it really tight after I work out. And if you have twists, this will work too, even if you have long twists. And I leave it on, and then I just squeeze it. And I leave it on like for 5 to 10 minutes. And then if I still feel it's not dry enough, I just take a paper towel, a dry one, and I just scrunch it. I'll show you guys just for video purposes. And I just take it and I just scrunch. Okay? This is why when you initially do your twists, it's important. This is how it just works for me. But it's important to put in a good amount of product, a moisturizer, and or your shea butter whip. Oil is definitely not going to be enough, especially with this winter season. But especially if you have coarse hair, you put in your moisturizer or your shea butter whip on damp hair, and then I usually add a gel. And this is why I add the gel. I add the gel because the gel makes them smooth. The gel eliminates a lot of frizz. If I just had shea butter, my shea butter whip in my hair, these twists would be like so frizzy. They're a little frizzy, but they're not as bad. And for me to have wet these twice and towel dry them, but again, I'm not doing any rubbing or anything like that. I'm just scrunching the towel to get the extra water out of my hair. So I'm going to take these out. All right, they're still a little damp, but that's okay. So I'm just going to twist them in the opposite direction, but they are still defined because they've been in so long. They've been in for a week. I think I put them in last Friday. So I'm just going to take them out once. I'm not going to keep separating them. I probably would have separated them if they were like fully dry, but I want them to dry just like that, and then I may separate them just a little more. So what I'm doing right now is just doubling them, okay? And you guys can see I have Bantu knots in the front. So when you take these out, you just twist them in the opposite direction. Do not start from the tip. Just twist them in the opposite direction and they come apart on their own. You feel the split of the two pieces of hair, and that's that. This is a good way for those of you who are new naturals and you're training your hair. I'm telling you, you have to put in the work, guys. You have to put in the work. Okay, and look how cute that's starting to look. So it's possible. And you guys see how long my hair is now? It's already growing. And when I initially put in the twist, that was that. I have not touched my hair since last week, literally. I didn't have to spritz it, re-moisturize it. Guys, you know, I know that when we have relaxers, we're used to being in our hair every day. When we have brushing it, and they put in a ponytail or doing something to it. Natural hair does not need to be touched every day. So that was that. So I did the work. It took me 2 hours. I think 3 hours. Pain in the butt. I really did this for you guys. But I do like the results though. And my hair is moisturized. It's still nice and moisturized. I didn't have to retwist them. They twist on their own, especially when you're doing them on wet hair. I like wet twists on wet hair. I'm not really a fan of twists on dry hair. Because no amount of product. This is the softer part of my hair right here. So it might not be as defined because one of the twists came out and I was too lazy to kind of like put it back in the right way. So it might be a little frizzy, but I'm alright with that. So I'm just taking these out. And this was my at-home style. If I had somewhere to go, I would have taken them out. So that's it. Just take them and twist it in the opposite direction. Opens right up. Do not, ladies, please, do not start taking out your twist from the tip. All you're going to do is create frizz. Okay? You guys can see me. And then I'm going to take out the Bantu knots. And I'm just going to let those hang because I don't want to take them out because my hair is still a little damp. Okay. Still a little damp. Alright. These are really quick to take out. I wish it was this quick to put them in. Whew. Twists are a mother, boy. But it's worth it though. It's definitely worth it, especially in this weather. And I know even after I think I'm done, you guys ever notice with two-strand twists, even when you think you got them all 2-3 days later, you're still finding twists? They sure can hide. Okay. So, I already know this is looking cute. So twists add texture to your hair. This style works on any hair type, okay? Even if you do not have a curl pattern, the Kinky Curly Custard is great for twists. That's on any hair type. And the gel really prolongs the style. If I didn't have gel in my hair would be a mess. Alright, so I think, alright, I still have a whole bunch over here. Oh. And they already look full and cute. I like them. I like them. I would do them again. I will definitely do this again. Yep. So I will definitely do this again. I love it. I love the texture. And now all it has to do is just dry. And I'm not even going to open it up more. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Because it's enough for me. And now the Bantu knots. The Bantu knots may be a little tricky. See, these are going to hang more because they are wet. But they're okay. That's okay. Bantu knots are nice. I'm gonna let these dry. It's okay. You know, I was holding on to this style. You see what happens? But that's alright. I was holding on to this style and I'm like, I gotta take my hair out. Because I know these girls are waiting to see how my hair turned out. And I could even left the Bantu knots in. But just for the sake of video purposes, I'm just gonna take them out. Oh, come on, don't knot up on me. If these were dry, I would open them up a little more, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let them stay. And I think I'm going to pin them up so they can dry. I just wanted to show you guys. I still have a few more. Come on here. Oops. Guys, sometimes I am rough with my hair. I know some of you talk about me. Sometimes I could be very rough with it. Sometimes I don't exude the patience. I'm still finding twists. Alright, but you guys get it. So, sometimes I don't exude the patience that don't like the front. So what I am going to do is just pin it just so it can dry. Just so it can dry. And then once it gets to a certain length, let me just twist it up a little bit. Once it gets to a certain length, wait a minute. I almost got it, ladies. I almost got it. Almost got it. Once it gets to a certain length, then I can be able to stretch it out. Alright, I'm sorry, I have to get a bobby pin. I don't mean to be rude. And I can't find one. Oh, wait. I don't like the front. It's because it's wet. Well, you know what? I'd rather deal with this than a sweaty, stinky scalp. So, give me a minute. Work with me, okay? I don't like it to the side. Let me see if I just put it to the back like this. Look, this one's already coming apart. But you guys get the gist of what I'm doing. Right? You guys get it. I love. I took out one of the Bantu knots when it was dry, and it just went boing. It springed right back up. It sprung right up. The front of my hair was like really soft, so it was very easy for it to start acting stupid. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, and I don't like it. This is as real as it gets. I can't always come before you guys like knowing how my hair is gonna turn out, right? I don't know what to do with the front. And look, now it's just starting to come apart. That's why I don't want to take out the other parts of my hair. Sometimes I'm ready to cut this off. Sometimes I just feel like snip, 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 cutting it off. Because it always looks best when it's just out, in my opinion. But I still like this part. I still like this part. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right either. Well, you know what, ladies? I can't be bothered. I'm annoyed with the front. You know what I'm going to do since the front is already acting crazy? This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to separate it. If that's the answer. I don't want to do that because it's just going to be a frizzy mess. Okay. Those of you who are new to this, please do not think that everybody's hair always comes out the way that they want it to. Please do not think that, because it doesn't. It doesn't. I wish these were not wet. They would have came out really nice. They would have came out nice. So, can we just forget about this part right here? Okay? But I do like this. The texture is really nice. I like it. I'll just let it dry. And I'm going to figure out what to do with the front. I have no idea. I'm not going anywhere, so I really don't care. Alright, ladies. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.